recording.
It's a time.
It was a time just getting to recording.
Oh yeah. I played a lot of Call of Duty while I waited.
That was fun to watch. That was a good time.
Call of Duty Ranked is honestly something that I'm glad that I've found, because it's so much better than regular Call of Duty multiplayer. It's 4v4. The maps are way too small to have 6v6. So I'm just like, fuck it. It's my shit.
Hell yeah.
But the forfeits were sweet. We got our first ever win.
Forfeits through forfeits and didn't forfeit the game.
Hell yeah. We also swept
Nice.
3-0 every single game.
Mhm.
I don't know what was going on, but we were on something. I don't know what it was, but we were fucking performance enhancing drugs, whatever you want to call it. That too. I was on a little bit of that shit. But other than that, we just played real fucking well, man. It was cool. It was a cool thing to finally do, and now we're heading into the playoffs. In the last seed, we're technically 1-9. So I think we play the first place team first in the playoffs because of that. So hopefully maybe we can pull something out of our ass, because one of the dudes who, I don't know if he runs it, but he's on one of the teams, and he was a part of the team that we beat. He said that he would get a tattoo of all of our gamer tags if we win one playoff game.
That's dedication. That's a little too much dedication, but fuck it.
Here's the thing. He was saying this from a point of view of like the entire last season, they never won a game. This season, we didn't win a game at all. And out of nowhere, we fucking pulled that out of our asses. So now he's kind of in a verbal contract where he's going to have to get my gamer tag on his body, interestingly enough.
That's... At least you can go out saying somebody has my
resume. Put it on my LinkedIn, see what happens.
Get all the job offers. Like, oh, well, we had no idea. We had no idea you were this influential to the community.
Yeah, you just gotta get with it, get with the program, and my fucking name on some random dude I don't know's leg.
Like, where is it? Did he say where's he gonna tatted at?
I don't know. See, if it were you, where would you do it? Because if it's me, I'm doing it on maybe inner thigh, or
somewhere you can't really see it. I would get it tatted here, so then you could only see it. Even then, that's a little bit more visible than I'd like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe the bottom of the foot, Toy Story type shit, like Andy on the bottom of your foot.
That's pretty good.
That's a good one. It would hurt like a bitch and tickle at the same time, which is the worst, but you
gotta get
sacrifices
it on the inner part of your
gooch.
Ass cheek.
So the inner gooch, right in between the sack and the crack.
No, I'm not getting no needle down there. No, just the inside.
Just fucking holding your legs up.
Yeah, just the inside of your ass cheek. Not quite anus, not quite outside of your cheek, but the inner part of your butt cheek.
That could work. I don't know how willing the tattoo artist would be for that, but money is.
I would have put some kind of it's gonna sound weird talking about an ass divider, something that cuts off, so he's not getting anus in his face. I'd have picture
go to Walmart, get the back to the school section, get one of those trapper keepers or something.
Yeah, so I'm kind of put a folder between your ass, so that all he has to do is move the folder and then just tattoo the inside.
I just want the pod title to be "Put a folder between your ass."
Folder between the ass. Get a pair of Speedos and cut off the part that's covering your right cheek, but the left part is still there. And you know how it pretty much gives you an immediate wedgie. So it's just you're keeping the wedgie, and it's covering the left cheek, but your right cheek is exposed. So all they have to do is move the cheek, but there's no anus showing.
Sure, that could probably. I don't know if I would ever want that to happen, or if I'd want that to be where my gamer tag is. But hey, you know, I don't get to decide that. All I got to do is show up and perform in the playoffs, hopefully. But how's your day been? Let's talk about your super relaxed weekend away from
I've had
stresses of work.
Fucking folder in the ass type of weekend. Let me tell you something. Friday we just doing a bunch of shit in here, like catching up on like house shit that we've just let go. So there's been a bunch of that, and then yesterday, what did we do? Man, that's a blur. We did something.
Maybe.
We finished up everything that we did Friday, and then my mom came and watched the boys, and we ran a whole bunch of errands. It was kind of like Friday continued.
Friday the sequel.
Yeah.
Friday part 2.
I didn't want, but there it was. And we did all of that, came back, put all the stuff away, put it up and all that stuff. And that day didn't end till like 10, 11 at night. I was like, Jesus. And this morning we got up and we went somewhere where as a family unit, and saw some family or whatever. Then got back, and then Trenton went to his friend's house, and then that's when you was like, because when he left, I was like, cool, I don't have anything. But then I saw your Discord message. I was like, oh, I didn't record anything this weekend, so that has to be done. So I'm not gonna release it out. But it's fine because I'd rather be doing this than being upstairs. So I was like, cool. I saw your message. I'm like, oh, he's gonna get back around 3-4. And when I saw that, it was like 2.
It was like
1:30.
It was like 12, right?
It was
early. It was way early today, I think, because it was.
Well, then I didn't see it until like 1:32.
Yeah. I think I just tossed it out to you because I was like, you know what? I'm about to fucking do some bullshit. It was 1:30. You were right. I'm dumb.
I know that's when I saw it. So I was like, cool, I got a little bit of time. So what I usually do in the beginning of the week is I try to make Trenton's lunch like for the week, like so I don't have to worry about it day to day to day. So like boom, boom, boom.
Meal prepping already.
I made 5 sandwiches, made like 5 bags of little snacks and gold food, whatever he eats. I made 5 bags. I just made it all. And then I was like, I haven't eaten at all. So then I made something to eat. And that's when you text me like I'm having my first meal of the day. And it was like 3 o'clock. Yep. So by this point, it's 3 o'clock. And when I saw that message, I was just like, man, time flew. I didn't even. So I'm eating my food. And then Adrian was like, we got to get Trenton. Trenton's going to come home at 4:30. I was like, cool. So like 4-ish, that's when you hit me up, like whenever you're ready. And I was like, 20 minutes. Give me 20 minutes. I'll be great. I'll be gold. And this was at like 4. So he didn't, needless to say, he didn't come back at 4:30. I'm just like, and there's not like his friend is far or whatever. So
yeah,
we walk down there, go get him, walk back, get in the house. I'm like, all right, cool, boom. And then we're like, well, we should feed Brendan at this point because we could get it all out the way and we don't got to worry about it later. I'm like, that makes sense, unfortunately. So make the food, feed him while he's eating. I'm like still on doing tasks around here. Like I'm emptying the dishwasher. I'm just making sure that I will not be getting a text like, hey, can you come here and do so? I'm just clearing my entire night out, right? So finally, at this point, I'm looking at the clock and I'm like, well, it's been well past 20 minutes. So luckily you've been playing Call of Duty. So I'm like, you're keeping yourself. I feel like I'm like, oh fuck, I'm holding them up. And so
not doing anything crazy today.
So then the night just starts getting stupid. So Brendan's eating. And I'm like, okay, fine. So then I'm getting the dishes washed up, emptying the dishwasher while she's feeding him. And then I just hear this crash and things falling. I was like, in no world is that good. I don't even want to turn around and see what it was. I don't even want to see what it was. Turn around, Miles, for those who don't know, our cat, he just felt like pushing his entire dish off of that's the good Miles. I got the bad Miles. His entire dish, his pet dish, off of this thing we have it sitting on. So now there's cat food and water everywhere, like all over the floor.
It wasn't where your shoes were, was it?
Yes, it's another thing. I looked down, I had my boots right under there. I'm like, well, all in my Timbs. So I'm cleaning all that shit up.
Damn.
Cleaning up. Cool, done, whatever. That was a good 15 minutes I had to do doing that. By the time that's done, Brendan's done eating. So he's just running around, busying himself. I make Trenton's dinner. Like, Trenton, eat. I don't want you knocking on the door. Daddy, can I have chicken nuggets? No, I made him. We already had like some lasagna. I heated up some lasagna. He ate that. So then they're done. I'm like, all right, kids are squared away. They're done. Fuck out of here. So they're in the kitchen doing whatever. I sit down for a second to look at something on my phone, and I just hear something spill. Oh my God. I think that's when you text me, and I was just like, yo, my life.
Was it the John Cena one? After you were like, fucking,
it was
I'm on my way.
Right before that. Because that's when I was like, the inevitability of this is ridiculous. So I look up, Trenton had a cup of like lemonade on the living room table. And, you know, Brendan's up and walking around now. He's pretty much into everything. So Trenton's on the couch on his little tablet. And I'm on my phone scrolling. Adrian's in the kitchen. And I just hear, I was like, before I even look up, again, I don't even want to know what that was. I look up, Brendan is taking Trenton's full cup, by the way. And it's not like it's water. I can just wipe it up. It's lemonade, so it's going to be sticky and everywhere. So he just full cup is good. Let's just like a 16-ounce cup.
Okay.
And he's just like, well, it's on him. It's on the floor. It's on the table. There's ice everywhere too. I'm like, between the cat and the kid, someone's getting stabbed. So
someone's getting neutered.
And looking at you, cat. Because I ain't gonna let my son go out like that. You gotta get some life in you.
Not yet. Two more lemonades and we'll talk.
Yeah, 2 lemonades and I'm cutting down the lemon tree, if you feel me.
Oh man.
No, but so then I'm like, well, I took everything off the table, clean the table so it isn't like sticky and nasty and shit. Clean the floor, clean him off. At that point, I'm like, I just drop him in his playpen. I'm like, you get no more freedom. And I clean up everything, put everything back. And then I went to take a piss. I came out. I saw your text and I was like, I'm coming now. I'm about to turn the computer on.
And then
I'm here and I got to watch some.
I had to restart bullshit.
I got to watch some cool Call of Duty stuff. But
it was fun.
It is 6:52 p.m. We were supposed to start recording at 4 o'clock.
That is true. It was also funny because I called Ryan today. So I was just doing like casual errands and shit. I was at Target and I saw they had the new Pokemon cards for like trick-or-treaters, you know? Like it's like the little baby packs and shit. I'm like, yo, you did this last year. Do you want me to scoop you with some? Because there's like a shit ton and I'll mail it to you or something because Virginia. And he's like, no, I'm good. I already got one. Cool, blah, blah. I'm like, awesome. Yeah. And he's like, yeah, we should play games. And I was like, oh yeah, we haven't played Fortnite in a year practically because Ryan's a busy motherfucker. And then I made this realization yesterday that the game Disney Speedstorm came out and the reviews were not good by any means, but at the same time it's free. So like,
get what you pay for.
Free kart racer, chill gaming time. Sure. Let's fucking download that shit. So I got that downloaded in the background and we might be playing that after. Yeah. So
where do I get that from? Is it on Steam?
It's on everything. I got it on PS5 because I figured we were probably going to play on PlayStation since Ryan's got the PS4 still, but
I'd much rather get it there.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, if you got some fucking free time and you want to hang out for a bit, pop in. We'll play some shitty racing.
Shitty racing is the best racing.
It does look funny though because, and this is the biggest selling point, and I've said it to every person that I was like, hey, you want to download this garbage game? The bullet bill is Aladdin's carpet. That's pretty cool.
That makes sense.
Yeah, like it's pretty cool if I do say so myself. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll download this bullshit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we might do that after. But I guess it's time to start the show.
Yeah, for the love of God, start the show before somebody else in my house spills something somewhere.
Intro.
Yeah.
Gamers.
And
welcome back to another Save Before Quitting podcast episode 144. 44. As always, you can follow us on all the social media platforms that exist: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. Save the letter B, the number 4, quitting.
Titty gang.
You didn't get that acronym at the beginning? Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. You can also shoot us an email, Save Before Quitting, fully spelled out, at gmail.com for all your questions, comments, email threads that will get cursed if we don't send it to 3 people, timeshares that you're trying to get us to sign up for that are free but not really. Send it there. Save Before Quitting, fully spelled out.com. You can get some motherfucking merch options where we got the Titty Gang, we got motherfucking metal bitch made shit, which I guess I should probably play some horror games to do bitch made.
Today is it's spooky time officially now.
Yeah. It's officially transferred over into October, so maybe later tonight I'll download a scary game and turn all the spooky lights off and be scared because I'm a fucking bitch. But we'll get to that in a little bit. Obviously, patreon.com/save letter B number 4 quitting, where you get 2 extra podcasts a month. One is coming out tomorrow for you Patreon peeps. And that's just kind of us catching up with y'all because, you know, life's been lifing a little bit. So, you know, we'll just catch up with you. And then one more coming, even though we're in the next month, it's going to be technically from last month. We're technically behind, but it's fine.
And October crept up, yo.
Yeah. It's
I thought we had time.
Like a ghost.
I guess if any month's going to creep up, it's going to be October.
Hell yeah. But other than that, I think there's nothing left to do than to pull out the red carpet and ask you, Ant, what did you play this week? What'd you play, Ant?
I just played more Sea of Stars.
All right.
Like, I probably could have beaten it with but I haven't had like a lot of time to sit down this last week and play. But I played that for a good 2 hours on like Wednesday or something.
Hell yeah.
I haven't played a lot this week. That's pretty much it. I think
you did play one thing as well.
I'm tripping.
You did a little bit of a little recording session.
Oh yeah. We both have officially started Cyberpunk. Well, started again. Cyberpunk.
3rd time. Actually, 4th time because I just restarted my 3rd playthrough. So 4th time through.
How long does that take to get to the end of that game? Estimate, if you could estimate.
If you mainline story and just don't do any side gigs, any side missions, maybe like under 10 hours, I would say.
Really?
Like if you're just doing main story exclusively, because like there's a time skip feature, and a lot of the quests that you do that are main storyline, it'll be like, wait till this person calls you, or like wait till this person, or wait till the morning, or wait a couple days, something like that. But you can just skip the time and skip the time and skip the time if you want to.
Yeah.
It doesn't really change anything. It is funny to me because it's kind of reminiscent of with Baldur's Gate, how like you're racing against the clock because you have something in your head that's slowly killing you. The same thing. Same plot, literally, but just different, you know. One's Ren Fair and one is Keanu Reeves.
Everybody's favorite genre.
Exactly. I love Keanu. It's my favorite. But fucking you can just skip time and like take as much time as you want and just never go to the final mission if you want, and you won't die because that doesn't make sense. But yeah, it's pretty fucking good.
So yeah, I played that. I totally forgot I'd started that.
Yeah. How you liking it so far?
Well, I haven't done more than I did initially yet.
I have not looked at it yet, so I'm excited to see.
It will be. I'm gonna tell you why this Cyberpunk content is gonna be funny. Is because I'm so bad at it, at least out the gate. Okay. And you've played it so many times, so like the dynamic is going to be hilarious. Because I'm failing training parts. Like,
yeah, I kind of skipped through those.
Huh?
You did what? Skipped through those.
See, I
don't need it.
I was gonna skip it, but I was like, I haven't played this since it's
you kind of need it.
I needed it, but I'm just failing them. I'm just fucking up shit, and I'm just like, and in the playthrough, I'm saying like, this is gonna look real funny next to Chris's playthrough. I finished all the intro stuff, like where the world opens up. That's where I'm at.
Okay. So you did the first mission with Jackie.
Yeah.
And you're now setting up a job with Dexter Deshawn, I believe.
I got
you have to meet
when you first get to your place, like your little apartment.
Gotcha.
I walked into the apartment and that's where I stopped playing.
All right.
Where Jackie drops you off at your apartment.
Yeah.
That's it.
And he takes your car from you. Okay, so you're not super far at all, but dude, that song though, when he's driving you, City of Dreams.
Yeah.
City of Dreams, City of Dreams. Dude, it's so fucking good.
It is good. It is very good. It is very good.
Yeah. But yeah, man.
What have you been playing, Chris?
Well, I've been playing Cyberpunk as well. I will go ahead and say right off the rip that I did forget to record a little bit. I forgot we decided that we were going to record the day after we were talking on Patreon, and then I played a solid like 5-6 hours just casually.
Yeah.
So I did so many side gigs and shit that just aren't gonna make it, which is fine. But then after that, I recorded my next session and then also played it on stream. Nice. So I have like 3 sessions worth of my stuff to go through. I don't know. I gotta start editing honestly, just so I can have it done, and then. You know, like I might even just like edit it up into the clips that it is and then export that video just as like the clipped versions as a video so I can delete the long ass video. But yeah, man, it's been fun getting back into it again. I fucking love this game. I love Cyberpunk so much. It's something that I've loved ever since it did come out, even with all the bullshit that was going on. Right. I was still like, this is a good game. I don't care. All the bullshit that's happening, fuck it. But I just been loving my time. I've been doing a pistol and knife only or melee swords type shit run. Because I'm playing, I think I've said it on the previous, I'm playing it as the little girl from Leon the Professional if she was all grown up. And that's what like my character, I'm building her as like, more of an assassin, but she only uses pistols, no women and children. We don't assassinate women and children because Leon. But yeah, man, and I just got to the DLC in our last stream. I played a little bit so far. I would say that it's all right from the shit that's happened so far. Like I haven't really dove too much into it, but it added an entire area into the city.
Isn't like Dog City or something?
Yeah, it's like It's called Dogtown, I think. Dogtown. Yeah. But like, it's like the worst of the worst. It's like fucking gang violence constantly. The streets are a mess. There's homeless people. Like it's fucking the worst of Night City, pretty much.
Yeah.
And it's fucking cool. It's real fucking cool.
How long to the game do you have to play to get that? Do you have to beat the main game?
No, you pretty much you'll get to a mission where you go talk to the Voodoo Boys, which is a gang that you need some help with. The whole Johnny said, you know what goes on with Johnny at some point, so like they're going to help you with it. After you finish that mission with the Voodoo Boys, it'll open up the Phantom Liberty to you, and you'll get a call on your phone immediately, like, "Hey, here's the DLC. Come do this." And that's what I did. But it's really fun so far. I did meet Idris Elba. He's pretty cool in it. So far, I guess he's kind of cool. I don't know. There's a feeling that I get from him that he's going to turn on me or some bullshit. I don't know. I can't tell. Like, he's kind of like a soldier, like, but like a sleeper agent soldier.
Yeah.
So, like, he's only doing soldier shit when, you know, he gets a call. Other than that, he's like a bouncer at a club or some shit, just so he can have some money on the side.
Right.
But fucking, like, I have a feeling this man is going to fucking double cross me at some point.
Usually that feeling is correct.
Yeah, like, I don't know if it's because I've seen Idris Elba in so many like roles where he's like the bad guy as of late, where I'm like, you motherfucker, you're trying to trick me.
I already don't trust you.
That,
I know
exactly.
what you've done.
Because like not to get too deep into like the beginning of the DLC, but like you're pretty much rescuing the president of, like, you know, the president.
Mm-hmm.
And she's shady as fuck too. Like, everything that she says, I'm like, I don't believe that at all. In fact, I think that you are a liar. And I just immediately, I'm like, I just gotta play along, because if I don't, the president's gonna kill me. That the whole time, I'm like, I don't know. But I am enjoying it so far. I'm probably gonna play a little bit more tonight. Maybe I'll stream it. I don't know. I was supposed to play the Disney Speedstorm thing, but I don't think that's happening anymore.
Why, Ryan's not gonna play?
Yeah, he had enough time to play until Casey got home from work.
My bad.
No, it's all good. I mean, to be fair, I could have definitely played while I was playing Call of Duty, but I was just like on a hot streak, and I was like, But I've also been playing Call of Duty this week.
Of course.
Shit ton, getting into ranked. I'm trying to get out of bronze because they reset your rank at the end of the season, and they put me at the very, very bottom of bronze. And I'm solo queuing, and almost every game that I played in bronze, I was top fragging, just because I'm not a bronze player. I'm not saying I'm good, but I'm not a bronze. And I'm like, every team that I had like 20, 30 kills every game. My teammates had less than 10. And we just kept losing and kept losing and kept losing until, I forget what day it was, maybe like 2 days ago. I just went on like a hot streak and got a shit ton to get to silver. So now I'm at least in silver, and it feels a little bit more even, to say the least. But that's been fun. The new spawn stuff is cool as shit. I showed you that a little bit before we started streaming.
That is dope.
I don't know, man. I'm really excited for more collab skins and shit, because the spawn stuff was cool, and I'm like, okay, I see you. I want some more like this. Let's get some more spawn shit. Maybe we'll get fucked.
When do you think these games get to like that yawn just wouldn't stop? Get to like a nexus, like you got Call of Duty, Fortnite, Fall Guys to a way lesser extent, but like they all have the whole crossover thing. Like everybody does that now. Like that's the thing. So when do you think we get to a point where like what other properties can we do? Like what is untouched?
Turtles, but at the same time, Turtles is in a bunch of stuff. It was already in Injustice.
Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, it's in Street Fighter 6. I don't know. I feel like there's infinite possibilities. That's the thing that's the beauty of it. And like, I'm never going to be mad seeing the same character show up in a different game. You know, like if they put Spawn in Fortnite tomorrow, guess who's buying the escalated V-Bucks that are now up via inflation?
We will get to that in the news.
So fucking pissed. But like, Epic
just chose a week and was like, you know what? Fuck everything.
Let's fucking be the worst.
Yeah.
Fucking, needless to say, a little bit of Fortnite as well on the side, just because I'm making my way through the battle pass. Ahsoka just came out. I haven't gotten her yet because she's like one of the side skins where there's like different challenges to unlock her as opposed to just playing the game.
Right.
And for her, you have to get like tokens that are on the map in certain locations, and they're there for everybody. And that means that everybody's going to the exact same fucking location every goddamn game. So it's just hell. It's a living hell whenever they fucking do this shit and they release a skin from the battle pass or some like big cool skin collaboration. All the sweaty motherfuckers come back, and it's the worst. I hate it.
You weren't here yesterday.
Exactly. Like you didn't even have this installed, you bitch. Fuck you.
Right.
Like, get out of my server. This is my Christian Minecraft server. But
I wanted to be this person.
Other than that, Baldur's Gate 3 is the biggest one for me this week, just because over the past weekend, went to the Ren Fair, and I started a new playthrough on my Steam Deck because I didn't want to fuck up my previous saves with the Steam Deck playing, you know. And then yesterday, I went to go hang out with Jabraff and Tuscan Sun because we thought that WWE Payback was yesterday. Turns out it's next Saturday. So we kind of just hung out, got some drinks. I got schwasty.
Nice.
I got fucking. Listen, man. I got
zooted.
Very zooted. Like I stood up and I was like, I haven't felt this way since college, but I had 2 drinks. That's it.
You know why? It's because you're working out all the time now.
That and I don't drink.
Yeah, but that combo is sneaky because I've run into that because you're just like, yeah, whatever, I'll just drink. And then you're like, oh, I don't live this life anymore. I forgot.
Yeah.
He's like, whoa, I don't know how to even
literally
I do with this magic liquid now.
Bro, I stood up from my high top bar chair and I was like, this is bad. I was like, yikes, we're gonna go into traffic by accident or some shit. But dude, it was this place in fucking Souderton. I don't even know the name of the place we went to because that's how fucking drunk I was. But I got an old fashioned, which is like my favorite drink. And then there was like this fall pecan drink that Anna wanted to get. And that's the reason why we went back, because she got it the day before. Bro, I got both those drinks and I'm fucking.
How was the pecan one?
Dude, it was so fucking good. It tasted like, I don't know how to explain this without it sounding stupid, but like it tasted like you had like a handful of like pecans and almonds, right?
Handful of nuts.
You just drank those nuts, you know? Like that's what it was.
There's the title.
It sounds stupid as fuck, but it was just like, this is that flavor to a T. It feels like I'm eating nuts right now. Like I'm just having some pecans on the side of some little almonds, but it's a fucking refreshing ass drink and it's strong as shit. And it was good. Thank you for putting that in the main channel.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. It's ours. You said main channel. I thought it was in like the NGP channel.
That'd be funny though, honestly, because then everybody would be like, well, now I gotta go watch them live.
Like, what the hell?
Goddamn. But yeah, man, it's been fun to say the least. And then obviously COD, in the COD League, we won this week. The Forfeits won their first match. I don't think I said that.
Shout out to the Forfeits. Y'all deserve it.
Yeah, we did a little bit of a sweep, which was very unexpected because normally we, at least as of late, since we've been practicing, we get to like the 5th game to like at least make it interesting. This game, we won the first round, and I don't know how to explain to you the amount of like fuck yes energy, like the adrenaline of like we fucking first rounded. We've never first rounded before. So we got that
really
going.
Felt good.
Yeah. Then we started playing Search and Destroy right after Hardpoint, which Hardpoint's like fast as fuck. You just keep respawning. So then you gotta come to a screeching halt for Search and Destroy. And we almost lost it, but then we fucking tidied it up. Fucking got that win. And then Control at the end. Holy shit, we fucking did amazing shit. We had a teammate by the name of Hunky Toe. He streams on Twitch as well, I believe. Let me see if I can find his Twitch just so I can shout it out real quick. He posted it earlier. Right. Hunky Toe, it's just Hunky Toe on Twitch. Just look up Hunky Toe.
All right.
This kid's fucking amazing. I think he's like a junior or a sophomore in high school and playing football and shit. But damn, is he good at Call of Duty?
Nice.
At one point, we were playing Search and Destroy, and it was the very last round, I believe. And fucking all of us on our team are alive, and there's one left on the other, or maybe 3 left on the other team. And all of us are laying on the ground, you know, camping, because it's Search and Destroy. Hunky Toe activates his dead silence and is sprinting around the entire map, got behind the other team entirely, and got a 3K and won the game for us. And I was like, okay,
he was the
cool,
man
dude.
that day.
He was the fucking man, dude. He fucking pulled that shit out of his ass out of nowhere, and we just started fucking rolling with it, and we got the win. first one. We go to playoffs, I think, starting next week. But I don't know. We'll see what happens.
What is Dead Silence now? As a person who isn't playing Call of Duty all the time?
It's pretty much just like when you run, you make footsteps and people can hear you.
That's what I assumed it was. So you're just silent.
Yeah, like your footsteps are silent. I think that's about it. Like you could still be heard at a certain degree, but it's like very, very hard to hear you.
Yeah,
because you can just like full on sprint and go at it.
Okay,
but that's the only perk allowed. That and trophy system, which is like if someone throws a grenade, it'll blow it up in the air and like not do damage to you. But those are like the only two that are allowed. And the fucking trophy system, man, it is necessary because I would just get naded out of my ass at the beginning of the season. Once I figured out, you know what, we're doing trophy system now, just threw that down. I don't die. I don't die anymore, and it's great. It's
You've
fucking
taken
amazing.
out the main culprit of death.
Pretty much. And then I was fucking playing today, and I threw down my trophy system. I'm just playing with randoms today, and I'm like sitting on site, and I'm getting flashed out of my fucking mind, and I'm like, how? I have my fucking trophy system down. What's going on here? Turns out all of my teammates were not on the point, like, which is the objective to stay on there because there's more people on for control. It captures faster.
Right.
They just didn't do it. And I'm on the point by myself, and all three of them are throwing their flash grenades in. So it's like pop, 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 and my screen is just white. And I'm like,
oh yeah, they're fucking you
what's
up.
fucking happening? And then I get killed by the enemy team, and then they just fucking get one, and then they're all dead, and we lose. And I'm like, y'all need to be on the point with me and not flashing my ass. They said, oh, I was bad at the game. And I'm like, okay, cool, dude. I'm top fragging. I have the most objective time. You have 0 seconds on the point. And
you're bad.
Kills.
Bad gamer.
I'm not trying to do this out of spite. I'm trying to say, please help me.
Right.
But all that being said, that's about it. I think I played. I don't think I played anything else. So I think it's time to get to the news.
It is time for the news. News time.
Here comes Mario's ass.
Everybody loves it.
Welcome to Say Before Quitting News.
Hey.
Brought to you by our Patreon. Go support us on Patreon. $5 a month gets you 2 extra pods where we just shoot the shit and talk to you guys and talk about whatever we want to. So, what do we got up first in the news, Ant? What are we talking about?
Let me get back to it. Let's see. Once I scroll back, all the way back through the news.
Through the news.
I guess it would help if I was in the right channel. Now we're here. Star Wars Jedi 3 is on the way, says Kyle Kestis actor That's like my name now. It's just Glass Break, my last name. It's me. Says Kyle Kestis actor Cameron Monaghan. Is it Monaghan or Monaghan?
I think it's Monaghan. I could be wrong. I don't know.
I want to say Monaghan. A third game in the Star Wars Jedi series is in the works. The actor behind the protagonist, Kyle Kestis, has confirmed.
Sure.
So, I mean, I guess anybody could have guessed that was going to happen. But
I am curious. I'm curious to see what it's going to be story-wise, because if I remember correctly from the second game where it ended, I don't know what's next, if that makes sense. Like at least for this one, we understood that Cal was going to be a little asshole towards the Empire, because that's kind of what he did the whole first game. And then in the second game, it's him being a little asshole right at the beginning. So like,
once you grow a beard, you're just a dick.
He didn't even have the beard yet, I don't think. I think he starts with like a fucking 5 o'clock shadow or some shit, but I don't know. It's a good game. Go fucking play it, everybody. It's amazing. Next up, Ubisoft announces Tom Clancy's The Division 3. Massive Entertainment, the same studio working on the Star Wars Outlaws game and Avatar's Frontiers of Pandora, are currently building a team for Tom Clancy's The Division 3. So, not necessarily in the works yet, but they're working on the team to get into the works.
It's coming eventually.
8 years from now, probably.
Yeah, it's they're announcing that it's being talked about.
Yeah.
I like Division games. I really enjoyed Division 2, so this will be fun.
I've never played one before.
I really think you would enjoy it.
All right.
And I think that should be a game when it does finally do what it do. We need to get on and play.
Do what it do.
Yeah, when it do what it does, we gonna do what it do. Next up, the UK finally approves Microsoft's $69 billion buyout of Activision Blizzard. This is just an update on that. It's officially official now. I feel like it's been official for 6 times. Nice. It's a nice $1 billion buyout. Microsoft's long-running pursuit of the Activision Blizzard looks set to end in October after the UK finally approved the deal. So, the thing that's been thinging is finally going to be thung.
That's the thing. Moving on. Steam's got a shmup sale going again until tomorrow. If you're here live with us,
shit, I gotta go in there tonight and get some stuff that I never got.
There's a decent bit of games in there that I'm like, I could buy this, but I'm good. I'm good right now, I think.
You could tell a lot of the games I like what my taste is in certain kind of games. Because when you sent this, and then when Steam put it on their main page, immediately I got all these emails like, this on your wish list is on sale. I'm like, man, this says something about me.
You're a mother schmupper.
I am a mother schmupper. Fuck that.
That's
should also be the title.
Mother schmupper is I want that as a t-shirt.
I don't know. I think
we can make that. I'm going to make that a t-shirt. I will literally do that while we're still on the call and put it in the store while we're still live. Not even joking.
Well, I got to get that shirt.
Oh, yeah. Mother schmupper. That's such a good fucking thing. Moving on, I'm not going to count that as a news story per se, but news that's actual news. WGA and AMPTP reached a tentative agreement to end the writers' strike. While that is good, that does not mean anything is over, because the actors still have, or SAG-AFTRA, I think that's what it is. They still have not reached a agreement yet. I think they have a meeting scheduled. That's the latest news of it. I could be wrong, but and then as of recently, SAG-AFTRA members have approved a strike against the video game industry with a 98.32% voting of yes. Companies including Insomniac, Disney, WB, Epic Games, Activision, and EA are pretty much in the targets. And this doesn't mean that they're going to go on strike, but this does mean that bargaining for a better situation for them is coming soon. Everybody
deserves to get what they've earned.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's got to be royalties and shit too, because there's tons of voice actors out there that are probably getting jack shit for residuals for some of the games that they've gotten that are $1 million games. So we gotta. I don't understand why it's so hard to just pay people what they're worth. I understand there are big higher ups that have no talent whatsoever and rely on the people with talent to make their money. But Jesus Christ, can we not be that much of a dickhead?
Yeah.
You're a talentless piece of shit. You just happen to have some money. Give the people that made the cool shit that made you money their money. Okay, bye.
It's the least you could do.
It's not even the least. That's the worst part. That's
true.
That's the bare minimum.
It's the very, very least you could do.
Man, I hate the world. What's up next, Dan?
Up next, publisher Don't Nod and Focus Entertainment put out a communication about Banisher's Ghost of New Eden. And for those who don't remember what that game is, it is the game that I think we saw it at Summer Games Fest, where you're the dude and the ghost of your wife is helping you.
Yeah, you can hop back and forth between the time periods, or the ghost world and his worlds and shit.
Yeah.
It looked interesting, but not enough to like make me want to get it day one. If that makes sense.
For sure. And in this communication that they put out, it says, with so many unforgettable games in 2023, it is important that each of them shines brightly. Banisher's Ghost of New Eden is no exception. Though finished and set for release, we want Red and Antia's story to get the spotlight it deserves. As a result, with our publisher Focus Entertainment, we took the decision to postpone its release on PCs and consoles to February 13th, 2024, a perfect date for an epic love story. Thank you for your patience. Don't Nod and Focus Entertainment. So, makes sense.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, it makes sense. Obviously, we're in the fourth quarter now, and as everybody knows at this point, there's the whole year has been a bunch of games on top of each other.
We're in the month of Spidey.
Yeah, we are. It is the month of Spidey.
You're getting there, man.
I don't understand why other games are coming out during the week of Spidey, which is crazy enough to me. Didn't Alan Wake 2 push too?
Alan Wake 2 also pushed. I don't think it's as far back. I think it's still within the year. I could be wrong.
But they were also coming out in October, and they were like, oh, fuck no.
Yeah. They very much saw. And that's one thing where I'm like, at least for them, I would feel bad about it, because it's like, it's kind of a spooky game. October is spooky season. So at least for them, I'm like, y'all could have still released, in my opinion. Like, if you did it like maybe this week, like end of this week, or maybe end of next week, pushing it.
When did they push to? I'll have to look.
We have the technology, but I don't know.
Oh no, it's still coming out October. I think it initially was coming out either the week before or of Spider-Man, and now it's coming out a week later. It's coming out the 27th. So it's still before Halloween.
Still before Halloween, but after Spider-Man.
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm sending you something on Instagram. Please go look at it right now so I can get your reaction to it. And then I'm going to put the picture on screen because Jesus Christ, in post.
All right.
I'm going to also put it in the weekly pickups chat.
Yes, I've seen this in person.
It's horrendous.
It is very ugly. Very incredibly ugly.
Okay. Moving on from that you guys all just saw probably. Devil May Cry. No, you're good. Devil May Cry just got a Netflix series that has been announced from Capcom and Studio Mir and Adi Shankar, coming soon. I didn't watch this, but I'm assuming it's fucking amazing.
It's a teaser. It's not even like a full-blown trailer. But just the music behind it and just a little tiny clip that they show is like, okay, I'm in. Immediately I was in.
All right. I've never played a Devil May Cry before.
I've only played like 2 of them. I think I played 1 and probably 2, and that was it.
Is there like a definitive one, like this is the Devil May Cry game to play?
I don't know, because it's changed so much. I think was it 5 that people were saying was pretty good, like the current one, and I think 2 was a definitive one at one point.
Okay,
I could be wrong, but I feel like I'm right.
All right, I mean that's what we got a comment section for. Other than that, another Netflix animated show coming soon with a little less Japanese influence than I expected to be an anime, but Tomb Raider: The Legend of Lara Croft. At least with Devil May Cry, like that makes me think anime in my head, you know, like because it's a Japanese.
It lends itself well to that,
yeah. But like Tomb Raider does not make sense to me as an anime, but I don't hate what I'm seeing, if that makes sense.
It looks really good.
Yeah. I feel like Netflix is just fucking it up with all the video game like adaptations for anime. I gotta watch the new Castlevania one soon.
Yeah, I didn't watch it yet. I'm gonna watch some this week. Even if I don't finish it, I will start it this week.
I'll start it. We'll have an opinion by next podcast.
Yeah.
We'll see. And that's about it for the Netflix show. So what's up next?
Counter-Strike 2 is randomly here. by
Shadow
Valve.
dropped.
Huh?
They shadow dropped that shit.
They shadow dropped Counter-Strike 2. You can watch the launch trailer where they have a nice little blast from the past. They show an old like 90s era 2000s PC.
Yeah.
Playing it on the big ass monitor. They show
I feel like
go ahead.
This game doesn't look as amazing as everyone thought it was gonna be. Like it looks like the same game just with better graphics. That's it.
Yeah, it looks like a remaster.
But like not, I don't know. Like it looks. I feel like they could have done something. You know, like it feels like an Overwatch 2 situation, but a little less so. If that makes sense.
It looks like that trailer for the Tomb Raider collection, where it was just the old ass Tomb Raider, but they sort of smoothed out the jags, but it was still old, looked old as shit.
Like I think the only thing that's like cool and new about it is probably like the smokes and how they work, because they like build in spaces and shit, and like it's more how smoke works in the real world.
Yeah. But
like other than that, like I've seen clips. I've been like, this is CS2? Like when I'm looking at it, like, are you sure? It looks a lot like CS1. But I digress. I'll be playing it most definitely in the next week or so.
Cool.
Up next, some slightly big news. Dracian Schreier looks like he posted it first, maybe? Could be wrong. But PlayStation.
No, yeah, he broke it.
He was the breaker.
Yes.
The mother schmupper that broke it.
He was the mother schmupper that broke it.
All right. Well, the PlayStation boss, Jim Ryan, is stepping down. And that's two sources telling Bloomberg News, coming from Jason Schreier. His statement is wordy.
It is. He pretty much says after 30, what it comes down to is he was traveling a lot, and it was becoming hard on him. Going from living in Europe, working in North America, having to be in like France, he was just doing a lot, like weekly. And he's been the boss of there for 30 years, and he's retiring pretty much. That's what it comes down to.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Not super crazy, but at the same time, pretty big at the same time.
Yeah.
What's going on next?
Creative Assembly, the company that made the Total War game series, Alien Isolation, Halo Wars 2, and more. They also put out a communication, which seems to be a trend this week. We have made the incredible and difficult decision to begin a redundancy consultation process in some areas of our UK operations, alongside ending development of Hyenas. Hyenas is, I think that's a multiplayer online game. I forgot.
It doesn't sound familiar to me.
This may unfortunately result in job losses. So they're pretty much downsizing.
Makes sense.
A lot of shit going on like this in the games industry as of late. It's kind of sucks. And we'll get into the big company that's doing that next, but this is just another one of those. Best of luck to anybody who did lose their jobs. It sucks to be a game company for so long. They had games dating all the way back to like the 90s. So it's like for them to be downsizing, like there's definitely a shift happening in games media. Well, yeah, games media.
Yeah. And here comes one of the biggest shifts, probably one of the biggest, not news stories in general, but like the biggest gaming bullshit in the past week. Epic Games, the maker of Fortnite and Unreal Engine, is laying off a whopping 16% of employees. Now you may be thinking, 16%? That's not a lot. Well, that's around 900 people.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
But it also tells you how big Epic Games is.
It does. Further going off of that, the rumors were flying that Epic disabled Slack for employees ahead of the news, laid off employees will receive 6 months severance and health benefits, and an all-hands meeting would be happening shortly. After that, Epic also is divesting or divesting. I don't know what that means.
It's just not just
like
if you invested in something, you're taking your money back out of it.
So they're divesting from 2 previous acquisitions, one of them being the site Bandcamp for music, to the marketer, song trader, and spinning out marketing company Super Awesome to operate independently. And in famous Ant fashion, you included a subtweet where it said, "Interesting timing considering Bandcamp just unionized this year."
That's the fucking crazy.
So, yet again, more big company bullshit. What's it called? There's even more. Jesus Christ. There was a quoted tweet on top of the Epic Games 16% one saying, "It's the small media tonic team that made Fall Guys." So pretty much the 900 people that are being laid off are the people who made Fall Guys.
Well, then the Fall Guys people came out after this. I didn't get to post this.
Yeah.
But saying that it's not them. It's not the, I guess, the Fall Guys team.
Not the entire team, but a decent amount of them.
Some people in Mediatonic, I think, were part of it, but the people who made Fall Guys are still going to be operational and fine.
Yeah, it's still going to exist, but it's one of those things where it's like you acquired this game, right? Because I'm pretty sure that they didn't have it at first, and then now you're letting all these people go after they found success enough to be acquired.
Right.
Goodbye to everybody from the team. Well, not everybody, but fucking bullshit, to say the least. These big companies are fucking stupid, and they need to not be run by idiot asshole old people. Fuck them.
They gotta. 900 people is a lot of fucking people, man. I don't care if it's only 16% of your company. That's in like. And then Twitter was filled up with people who got laid off. Like, well, I guess I'm out of a job. I woke up this morning and found out just like you guys did.
Yeah.
So there's people out here just now. They're just looking for work. To just wake up in the morning and be one of 900 people. Like, well, because some companies are not even 900 people large. So that's a massive amount of people.
Shit's crazy, man. I don't get it. I don't get how they can do that. I don't know how they're allowed to do that. Like, even without unionization, it's one of those things where I feel like you gotta look at that and be like, that's not okay to do. Like, that can't be legal, right? Like, 900 people for no reason. And then especially on top of that, they're letting people go as if they're not making money, but this has been one of the most successful years for them. And they've made so much money. Unfathomable amounts of money that they've made this year. They've been so, like, net profit up. And then, on top of all that, they announced that they're putting V-Bucks. They're going to increase the price starting on October 27th because of inflation.
You're epic.
The fact that they are raising the price of fake money because real money inflation is happening. They're creating the inflation. They're doing this on purpose.
Right.
And it's fucking abysmal. I don't get it. It's not a lot, I will say. It is 12 to 15% estimated that it's going to be raised. But, like, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to me why they're doing this. You already have a shit ton of people constantly spending money to get V-Bucks so they can get the new cool skins that you're doing. And then you also have the Fortnite crew, which is having people subscribe to something on a monthly basis to get V-Bucks and a free skin. Like, you have the setup. Like, you are perfect. You just sit where you are, you make all the money. But they want more. And they're greedy fuckers, and that's what this is.
How much are V-Bucks? Like what? Like how many, like what's the lowest amount of V-Bucks you can buy at a time?
I think it's 500 or 1,000. But it's like, I think it's $8.99 for 1,000. So you're getting it's like a little bit more than 1,000 per dollar, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think that's the equation. I don't know. I'm not good at math, but it's just fucking dumb. It's dumb. They're creating their own inflation on fake currency that isn't real, and it's abysmal. Here's the thing. Personally, I will most likely end up still getting V-Bucks because
most people will.
Yeah, like it's one of those things where it's like I'm this invested in the game already. Yeah. If the game were to stop tomorrow, like if it was just like, hey, we're done, bye, and servers shut down, I'd be fine. Not that this is an investment or anything, but I have invested a lot of money into the game because it has given me a lot of good times. So that's what I do. That's just me. I put my money where I like shit. As you could see.
Of course. We all do, though.
Yeah. But, I don't know, man. It's really stupid. I don't get it. Maybe it's not till the 27th of this month, so maybe if there's enough uproar about it, they'll pull an Ubisoft or what was it, Unreal, or I forget what engine it was that fucking did the stupid shit last week, where they raised the price for indie devs and shit. I don't know. It was like Unreal, maybe.
Oh yeah. Was that Unreal?
It might be Unreal.
It's in our news thing. We had to scroll back a little bit.
Go watch last week's episode. They know what they're talking about.
Those guys are pretty smart sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes, but only,
Yeah. That's me at the end of that, for people who don't know. That was me today every time that happened.
But yeah, I think that's about it we have for news, besides a little bit of gameplay that they posted for the
It was Unity, not Unreal. Unity.
Starts with a U, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
LA Night, baby. But yeah, that's all the news we have for you guys this week, and that might be the show. We could finally end it, Ant. Holy shit.
Yeah, I've only been trying to do this podcast for 3 days.
Yeah. We've recorded a total of 1 hour and 41 minutes as well.
Really? But after it's edited, this episode is short as fuck. And I could not get it done.
It might fucking be.
Because after I take everything out that's not supposed to be here, oh man.
The 45 minutes of silence.
Oh my.
It's all good. Robbie was here to hang out for a little bit. And
we appreciate you, Robbie, as always, man.
Do you want to do all the schmupping?
All the schmupping?
Yeah, you want to do the schmupping, the closing schmups?
Oh, of course. As always, save before quitting. Save letter B number 4 quitting on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. Titty gang. Catch us there. Catch us on the titties. Save before quitting, all the way spelled out.com. If you want to get some merch, save before quitting.com at gmail.com. If you want to send us an email or fucking insult or confess your undying love to us, we're always open to that.
I don't know about
that. Surprise us. Send us an email. Patreon, it'll be a new one tomorrow. Join the Discord. Also, if you don't know where to find all of that, you can go to our Instagram, you can go to the link in our bio and find links to literally everything.
Everything.
Go to YouTube, look at our Starfield clipped episodes. Those are highly entertaining. Highly
gotta edit a new one of those.
Yeah.
I finally get to watch your second recording of gameplay.
Oh man, we're just getting to that.
Yeah. From your stuff, I believe. So we're a little behind, but at the same time, I haven't played the game since my last recording because I don't wanna.
I haven't played it since the last one either. But
here's the thing. I think Starfield is an actual flop. I think it's a flop. Even though it's rated really good, surprisingly, I feel like this was supposed to be it. Like the big thing that brought everyone to Xbox or to PC Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
And it did not deliver.
I don't know, man, because like at one point, everyone was playing it. And I think that's what they wanted.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's a flop depending on how are you gauging what a flop is.
I'm saying to bring in the general consumer to play a game to besides like the hardcore gamers, I don't think this achieved what they wanted it to achieve at all.
Yeah, Starfield doesn't seem like a game that would bring in the general consumer to gamers.
This was supposed to be the big game of the year for them. This was like the Xbox game, like it. And they did terrible marketing. They fucking any of the marketing they did for it was just like Starfield. And that was basically it. Like nobody gave a shit.
I think the marketing was the people on social media.
Yeah.
Because that shit, at one point, that was the only gameplay everywhere. Was people doing weird shit in Starfield or crazy shit
like
in Starfield.
A week, though. That's about it. Just a week. It reminds me a lot of the fucking vampire one that they just made, too. That I
It was better than that
game.
game.
It's better game-wise, but it reminds me of it because I have the exact same lack of wanting to play it.
Redfall.
I do not want to touch it at all. I played Redfall one time, and I was like, I'm never playing this again. Starfield, I played one time, and I was like, man, if we weren't recording content and making something out of this, I would never play this again. Because it's not amazing. It's just there.
I don't hate Starfield, but at the same, it leaves something. I will say it leaves something to be desired. Like, it's not a game that's just like, I gotta get back in there. It
is for some people. Like CLD's fucking eating that shit up.
But that's great. Like I'm happy that it's hitting somebody like that.
Yeah.
At the very least, because it's like it's fun while I'm playing it, but it's not a game that when I'm a game's good that when you're not playing it, you're just like, I have to go back and play that. And it's just not. Yeah, I know it is for you. It's not hitting me that way. It's not like I gotta turn this on.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, I enjoy it while I'm there. While I'm here, I'm okay. When I'm not dying to come back.
I don't even know if I enjoy it while I'm there, if I'm being honest. I feel like it's just like so many little things. And that's my thing. My thing is like little things piss me off. Like if it's like a fucking bad game all around, I can just find the enjoyment in it, But the little things, like the space travel shit, sucks. It's stupid, unnecessary, it's bad. The fucking inventory system, I hate it. There's too many items. There's so many fucking useless, stupid things all around the map, and it makes me feel like I need to go around and look and loot. But then when I go and look and loot, it's just garbage. It's just garbage 3D models with stupid different colored textures. Like, there doesn't need to be a yellow dart, a blue dart, a red dart, a fucking white dart. No! There doesn't need to be that.
In the real world, you would see a bunch of multicolored darts if people were playing darts.
Yeah, and none of them need to be picked up. Not a single one.
You're at a bar playing darts with somebody, and some man in a spacesuit walks up like, excuse me, just picks one up, puts it in his pocket.
No, he just fucking takes it and leaves. It's you. You're the one in the spacesuit doing that and leaves.
It is me. I would also pick up mad pieces of paper and cups and shit on my way.
You had so many folders in your inventory. That and my favorite thing, if you watch the newest Starfield video, you finally have your O2 start running out, and you're starting to realize it, and you're going through, and you have 2 wrenches, and you're like,
I need it.
Oh man, but I want to keep one, right? So you drop one, and then 2 seconds later, everything falls on the floor. You laugh at that.
Yeah, that was hilarious to me.
You go to the next body that you didn't loot yet, pick everything up from him.
Yeah, I forgot
and then
that.
You drop the wrench. You dropped the fucking wrench that you said that you wanted, and you just fucking threw it away.
Because at that point, I loot this man, and I'm like, well, now the wrench seems way less important. The wrench seemed less important after I realized what my mistake was.
Oh, man.
Wasn't there a part where I was just like, why do I have 2 fire extinguishers or something like that?
Yeah, and then you're like, but I want one of them. And then fucking you ended up dropping them both. You were reasoning with yourself like, but I could use a fire extinguisher. And then you go like 5 feet. Oh, man, I gotta drop the fire extinguisher. And you're just like looking at it longingly, like as you walk away.
What if there was a fire?
The best part about that statement is the fact that there was never a fire in the game previous to that happening, and I don't think this is a vast
game. I don't know if I'm going to run into a point where there's a fire.
I don't know. I might need this impact driver. I might need
it. Why would it be here if I didn't need it for something?
Because they're stupid.
I might need to throw a dart at an enemy.
If you could, that'd be great, but you can't. You can't equip them.
I will say that would be the game changer in this game. If all the items you could literally use their
It's like an
intended use for,
improvised throwing object or some
just
shit.
throw a dart and a milk carton at somebody.
An empty milk carton. Oh man. Go watch the fucking Starfield clip videos. It's fun.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, I think that's all we got for y'all tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been fun. Well, it's been fun when I've been here.
Yeah.
Great.
I'm curious how short this episode actually will be once it's actually edited.
It can't be that long.
Yeah. Before you become a mother schmupper,
yeah,
make sure you always stay
safe before quitting, please.
Bitch.
Bitch, yeah.
Bitch.
Pick up a wrench. It's my bat. That's like my bat signal. That sound.
Honestly, though. Goddamn. All right. I don't even know what to say in this post. I don't even know what to do for the rest of the night. I don't think Ryan can play games anymore. So there goes that, which is fine. I'll play with him some other time. Do I play more Call of Duty?
Oh, shit. Rounds, yo.
Oh, we could play rounds.
All right.
Unless do you want to go make sure that nothing else falls before you come down and do that?
That literally gives me like that anxiety feeling, like back here, like fuck. We'll end this. I'll mix this audio and cut out all that shit. I'll do my I feel like I got my usual post-pod poop coming, my PPP. That's what I'm gonna call it now. I gotta go take out this PPP loan. Then we can do some shit, or pun intended. We can play some rounds.
Play some rounds. Hell yeah, play that. I don't know. We could also do the fucking racing game if we just want to do that on stream too. I'll beat your ass on another kart racer.
I don't mind doing that, even if it isn't today. But we have to play this game that you literally bought for me.
To be honest, I feel like we're gonna play the game rounds for maybe like 4 minutes. Because it doesn't look like there's much more content than 4 minutes of it, but that's just me. I don't know. Yeah, we'll catch you guys in a little bit, or not. We'll see what happens.
We'll see how the night takes. How night
Glass
goes.
can fall at any point.
Yeah, it can.
All right.
Always.
Bye.
Peace.